What's up, unknown? I look scruffy, yeah. I'm just getting real, I'm getting real worn down because I've been working every single day. And I'm using a big machine that has like a little exhaust manifold at the back. And I feel like I'm breathing in like exhaust fumes every day. My throat feels scratchy and my lungs feel like I just feel like I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm coming down with something, but nonetheless, I'm out here today. I'm gonna be back on the walking path because I think the best step for recovery is just to stay active, get a lot of rest too. Am I moving back to Calgary or what? Maybe, we'll see. It's all up in the air right now. I got too used to the good weather in Nanaimo. Well, the weather is actually amazing out here, considering like I'm literally already like, I feel like I'm in mid-spring seasonal form right now, in terms of the weather. Like, it's only been since I got back from Calgary, because I was there like at the end of January. It's only been what now? I've been back for like what, 6 or 7 days, and like I said, it feels like mid-spring at this point. Yeah, I know. I've been to that part of the world many times. Yeah, it's so much different. Like, it's actually insane how much different it feels. It feels like we're in a different world on the West Coast. Like, I can't even explain it, because even back when I was in Calgary, it was warm back then too. If you guys saw the lives of when I was walking around downtown, going to the library and stuff like that, like a week or two ago, I kept remarking about how warm it was in Calgary. But the ground was still frozen solid, like tundra. There's still huge piles of ice and black ice every night. Like, it was still very icy and very snowy. Whereas here, I feel like I'm falling behind already. Olympic ice hockey prelims start tomorrow. I know, I'm so excited. And you know what? I'm actually so lucky. The game is at 7:40, I think it is. So I might not be able to catch the whole thing, but I think I'll be able to watch at least like maybe the first or second period, which is really exciting for me because I haven't gotten to been able to watch any Olympic men's hockey action for like, I don't even remember the last time it was, maybe 10 years ago. Hi, Warlord. Do you know of the LNHL? What's the LNHL? I don't know that. Bro, we gotta go faster. What is this? No, I'm just taking it easy, guys. I'm going super slow today because, like I was just explaining before, I'm actually feeling a little bit under the weather. Not physically, like from the weather itself. I think it's from inhaling fumes from this machine that I'm using that has an exhaust manifold like right at the back of it. And it's been a lot lately, so I'm just going nice and slow just to keep my legs moving and just to sort of wind down, I already ran around a lot today. Or just business associates? I didn't understand. What was the first thing you said? Oh, I missed that part. BC coast is all the way down the Oregon coast. It's lovely. You doing snow removal this season? What machine? No. It's spring where I'm at, Matthew. I live in Nanaimo, which is on the west coast in BC. It's spring. I'm using an aerator machine. It like punches holes into the grass. It like helps open up the soil, and it's already time to do that here. What do I weigh? Probably close to like 190. Yeah, That's what I was talking about with the weather. Like I'm telling you, it's literally like mid-spring here. It feels like it at least, you know? Like all day today, I was aerating lawns, booking people in for their power raking, which I'm gonna do next month, like, which is basically like 3 weeks from now, because February is a short month now too. Don't forget, guys. February only has 28 days, so the fact that it's the 10th right now, right? It's Feb 10th right now, right? That means there's only 18 days left of this month, which is, what is that, 2.5 weeks. Thoughts on popcorn? I think popcorn's great. I love popcorn. One thing that I observed about popcorn, this is just an observation. Some of you may relate, some of you may not, but it's an observation about popcorn itself. Is it is the only food where it's socially acceptable to try and shove as much of it into your mouth at once while enjoying a bowl of it. Do you guys know what I mean? Like there's no other food. You can't think of another food where it's socially acceptable to grab a huge handful of it and just go and like eat it like crazy. But for some reason popcorn you're just allowed to do that. You know what I mean? 190 fit, you got to say that. Yeah, I'm a healthy 190. The lowest I've weighed in the last like 3 or 4 years is one time ever. I weighed in at 169. And that was at the very end of a very long marathon-like run of back to back to back to back days in a row of working, like very heavy physical work. And then I fasted on the final day just because I wanted to see like how low I can get my weight just for fun. And I remember I looked at the scale and it said 169 and I was completely shocked. And then and then I basically gained it all back. Like got back up to like my normal regular weight. My regular weight is between 185 to 189-ish. You know what I mean? Nice, man. Landscaping is a great business. It really is, honestly. It's such a great business. Once you get into it, like it's amazing. It feels like it's just so actually relaxing. It's rewarding. You feel good at the end of the day, even though you did hard physical work. Like you just feel good about it for some reason. It feels good to work hard sometimes. You get so much vitamin D because you're out in the sun all day, which so many people are lacking, especially in Canada, because the days are so short in the wintertime that nobody gets enough vitamin D. That's what accounts for half of the cases of the seasonal depression disorder or whatever it's called. I believe is just a lack of vitamin D. And then on top of it, it's good money too. Like it's actually really good money. Grapes. I want to be 205. I'm 6 foot. Yeah. If you're 205 and 6 foot, you got to be jacked then. Like you got to be huge. Sup, brother? What's going on? 97228. Is Zara going to stream? I don't think so. I think she's too exhausted to stream tonight, guys. Not even gonna lie. The reason why I'm actually streaming down here in the workout room once again is because she's taking a nap in the bedroom. Not even gonna lie, guys. She's kind of exhausted. For those of you who are hoping to see Zara, I don't think you'll be seeing her tonight. Yo, what's up, Gooner? What's going on? Yeah, it's crazy seeing the weight cuts. Gives the UFC can do like, they can literally drop and gain like 30 pounds overnight. 6'2", 220 too heavy? No, that seems pretty reasonable if you're 6'2". I mean, if you wanted to get shredded and lean, you could probably go down to like 200. But I mean, it depends how what's your body fat percentage and muscle mass, right? Well, I'm I'm a mason myself. Love the fresh air and good physical activity. Yeah, exactly. Like masonry, like that's like putting bricks together and stuff like that. That's great. And again, you probably get very strong and very a lot of fresh air and healthy from it. If I didn't go landscaping, I'd be as fat as all the people I run into, and that's not a slight or disrespect. Oh yeah, me too. I have a crazy appetite. I just work out. I mean, I either work outside or I do work out a lot too. My, you know what, was so big, I couldn't flush, and I had to transfer it to the toilet, to the trash by hand, and it spilled on the floor and a bit, and my dog started licking it up. Is that bad? I mean, it's not good. It's definitely not great. It's not good and it's not great. 5'9", 210. What's your take on that? I think if you're 5'9", and 210, I think at that rate, you probably could stand to lose a couple pounds. Unless you're literally like bodybuilder level of muscle mass. Do you know what I mean? That's probably, you probably could stand to lose a couple. And this is not being fat phobic, like it's just for straight up being like, for health, you know what I mean? Because think about it, I'm 6 foot tall. And I'm 190, but I could even stand to lose a few pounds. If I wanted to get to like actually optimal, like true body mass index optimal level, I believe it's more like the 175 to 180 range is what you're supposed to be at. It's easy to sit. Literally had to give someone else the big riding mower job, so I wouldn't sit all day. Just break it up in the toilet, man. Yeah, exactly. Don't be carrying it around. Exactly. That's what I would have done, bro. Hello, fellow viewers. Hello, Bill Larry. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, and by the way, guys, huge congratulations to me because I hit my 1,000 subscribers yesterday. Remember, I told you guys that was my goal, was to finally get to 1,000 subs. I hit it, and then 3 people unsubscribed, so I think I'm back to 997. So if anybody is not subbed yet, you know, I need 3 more. I think I'm back to 997. Yay! Yeah, huge W to me or whatever. Let's go. Yeah, I'm 6'5", 200 pounds. But I feel skinny. I'm strong, but I would ideally want to gain another 5 pounds of muscle. Yeah, that's probably, you're probably right. If you're 6'5" and 200, that's you probably need to gain a few pounds. Because who said they were 5'9" and 210? You guys can trade a bit, you know. Give them a couple inches or give them a couple pounds, whatever works. I will also unsubscribe, then you. No, I'm not. I'm asking people to subscribe, not unsubscribe. Oh, it was unknown. Do you like Blumpkins? I'm not going to answer that. That's such a... I don't know what that means. Hi, everybody. Hi, nicknamed unauthorized. I can unsubscribe too. You guys are hilarious. Okay, yeah, make it a little harder for me. Make it a little harder. I love the challenge. And thanks for the liking up the lives, guys. Already at 10 likes. Keep it up. Another great thing, I think I mentioned this yesterday. I had my hugest, biggest, most day-to-day increase of watch hours a couple days ago, which was really cool. So big congrats to me for that as well. Is that camera up on the ceiling? A camera? No, this isn't a camera. It's some sort of wiring thing. I don't know what it's for. I think it's because this room used to be a garage. Like it's in a garage, and I don't know what it does. It's like a bunch of wires and stuff. Everything has to do with what you eat. Maybe not for everyone, but that's what it ended up being for me. For sure. I mean, at the end of the day, hello, Valor Legacy. At the end of the day, guys, there is a very, 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 very simple equation when it comes to weight loss and weight gain. It's calories in versus calories out. If you burn more calories than you consume, eventually you will lose weight. If you consume more calories than you burn, you will gain weight. That's to dumb it down. That's just to make it very, very simple. Now, keeping in mind that there is vitamins and minerals that are also essential for your health that can come into play. So I always make the analogy, or I make the joke whenever I talk about how simple it is that technically you could eat nothing but pure refined sugar, like the type of sugar that you use to bake a batch of cookies, like the big bag of sugar. You could eat that with a spoon and nothing else, as long as you burn more calories than the sugar that you consumed. And technically, you could lose weight doing that. Now, I do not recommend this, and it probably would not be very healthy at all, because you would not be getting the proper amount of vitamins and minerals from that sugar. You could also spike your blood sugar levels, and your energy distribution would be really terrible. Like, you'd feel like shit, basically, because you'd get a huge spike of energy from eating pure refined sugar, and it'd be really hard to burn the calories later. But with that being said, if you're having trouble losing weight, guys, you just have to look at how many calories you're consuming and stop eating as much calories. Or look at how much you're exercising. Look at how much, and it doesn't necessarily have to be even exercise. Like, I'm not saying you gotta go to the gym or you gotta go and like actually start a workout regimen. You don't even really have to do that. You just have to look what you're doing throughout the day. Maybe you walk to the coffee shop in the morning to get your morning coffee instead of driving through the drive-thru. You know what I mean? Maybe you, pick up a sport or something like that. Maybe you take the stairs if you work in an office, and you take an elevator, take the stairs every time instead. Something like that, you know what I mean? I'm missing some chats here, guys. I like to read every single chat. When you're at that 1,000 mark, unless you do something drastically disturbing or disrespectful, you only climb up from there. Oh yeah, of course. Like I said, I think I had 1,000 last night, and then 2 or 3 people unsubscribed, and it's probably because I had a huge amount of new subscribers that popped on the live, because I did a subscribers only live where only subscribers were allowed to chat. And I think some people probably just subbed so that they can chat, and then they unsubscribed, like they just wanted to send in their chats real bad, so they did that. But it's all good. I'll get her back. I just found out that the testosterone levels on a 70-year-old man, and I'm 41. Damn, that sucks, Jake. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I've never heard of what to do. Like, I've never heard of that happening before to anybody, so I don't know what to tell you. Breakfast of champions is donuts, cereal, and root beer. I mean, whatever floats your boat there, Summer. Luckily, I noticed taking a lot of steps is a plus, because it's like I said, I used to ride a big mower. After switching it, it's not easy, but it does feel better. You want your vitamins and minerals and get bad teeth. Anyone in the chat on T or T? I only eat the grind, sleep the grind, repeat the grind. Good for you, Davis. You know how to live then, bro. I grind so hard, guys. I don't even go to bed. So I pull into the driveway at night. I put it right back into drive, and I head back out on the road. And pee-pee go limp. Fasting is a great way for your physicality and spiritually. Don't fast, because I'm faster. And when I say big mower, it's a John Deere Fairway 8900. Costs more than people's cars. Oh damn, yeah, that's crazy, bro. I've driven a huge mower before too. Not in a long time, but it was actually one of my first jobs. When I was a kid, I was maybe about 15, 16 years old or something like that. And I did a summer of landscaping with this landscaping company, and one of the jobs was we had to go and mow like the grass that's like in between the highway sometimes, and I got to ride this huge mower where to turn it, like there was like two handles like this, right? And to go forward, you push them both forward. To go backwards, you pull them both backwards. But if you go like this, if you put one forward and one backwards, the mower can spin like 360 degrees. It would spin like, it was like driving a tank. Not me. Team lazy. I got too comfortable, had to switch it up, take care of the baseball fields. Yep. 90 degrees turn. Has Dan been on lately? Honestly, Dan hopped on yesterday, I believe, but it was right at the end of the live. Like I was about to end it. Yeah, zero turn mower. Yeah, they basically, those types of mowers, you can go like this. You can put one, like put your right foot forward or hand forward and your left backwards. And the mower literally could just spin in a circle without taking any, it's almost got like tank wheels. But yeah, anyways, what going back to the health thing, like the weight loss and health thing, guys. Fasting, intermittent fasting can help you with the journey if you want, because a lot of the times if you don't eat that much because you're fasting, it saves on your calories throughout the day. So for example, if you make your fasting window like say midnight to midnight to 4 p.m. or something, that would mean you'd skip breakfast and lunch, kind of. You'd only be able to eat like dinner and like a late night snack or something like that. See you later, Valor. But yeah, I love zero turns, fire, yeah. Some of them put a plow blade on it and push the snow in the winter. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Hawk Tua and Hawk E. Midnight too late, man. Well, I just said for example. Have a Red Bull for me. I would. Don't eat past 8. Fast from 7 to 11 a.m. Yeah, 7 p.m. Yeah, that's mostly when you sleep though. Most people here sleeping around then. But personally, I don't really do an intermittent fast. Not consciously, like I don't write one down or whatever. Like I don't actually follow a conscious and like set plan when it comes to anything like that. I have at some points like tried to, but I just kind of listen to my body. Like when I'm too hungry, I go eat. You know what I mean? Like if I start feeling very, very depleted of energy, I just eat. You know. And on the flip side, if I start to feel like I'm getting a little pudgy, a little fat, a little slow, a little lethargic because I've been eating too much, then I cut back. Like I will purposely fast for a day, you know? Like I'll skip breakfast and lunch that day, and it usually will sharpen me back up. I sleep from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. Damn, why are you waking up so early? That's so early to wake up 4 a.m. During the baseball season, which just started because of all the tournaments, I mow with my team at like 10 p.m. They have a big-ass stadium lights. Oh, so you have to do it at night. Wow. Wolverine versus Bobcat. Who takes the W? I don't know. Probably the Wolverine, man. Wolverines are vicious. And maybe it's just me, but I feel like Bobcats, they don't seem that crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they just be hunting, like, you know, rabbits and you know, like mice and stuff like that, like little rodents and stuff. I feel like they can't take on anything much bigger. You know what I mean? Where's Zara? She's taking a quick nap, guys. HockeyTikTockey. Yeah, exactly. If I get a little pudge, you know, I take a little break from eating. You know, maybe I go for a run or something like that. But right now I don't, because I'm working every day. If anything, sometimes I just get too hungry because I don't eat enough. Like, for example, a couple days ago, I went out to work. I got so busy. I got so into it, I just literally forgot to eat, got home at like 5, maybe 5:30 p.m. And then that was the first meal I ate all day. I had coffee in the morning, like coffee with 2 cream. And that was at like probably 8:30 in the morning. And then I worked all day, came home, and the first thing I ate was at 5:30. And the next day after that, I felt like shit because I didn't eat enough. I was so hungry. I felt depleted. I felt hungry. So I think I went and got lunch or something like that. Would you rather raise a lion cub or a bear cub or a chimpanzee baby if you had to choose one? I want to say lion. I would say lion, bro. And the reason why, I can explain this one, guys, because lions are felines, right? And out of all those 3 animals, the bear, the monkey or chimp or whatever he said, and the lion is a cat, and that's the one animal that humans actually use as pets, like there's nobody, well, I shouldn't say nobody, but there's very, very few people running around with pet chimps or pet monkeys. There's very, very few people that are running around with pet bears, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of people who have pet cats. And even though I get it, a lion and a cat are completely different, at least there's the possibility of domestication in the cat family. We've seen it happen over the course of thousands of years with whatever happened to the common house cat or whatever. So maybe a lion could eventually become domesticated as well. Yo, man, how's it going? I'm doing really good. Imran Scotch. Pudgy Drake. What do I do for work? I do like landscaping services, lawn care on residential lawns usually. Timu Drake. No, I'm getting all my comments pinned. Okay, I'll pin this one for you. Even though I'm not pudgy, I was just saying if I felt that way, I would eat less and work out more. Oh yeah, I heard about that rapper that got murdered in Hamilton, Ontario. Damn, I never heard about that. Fasting or starving? It's stressful on the body. It could be if you did it too much, raw meat eater. But I think some people who do intermittent fasting, their body gets very used to it and it's no longer stressful. I think people over-exaggerate or overestimate how much energy the body actually needs. Because there was periods of time, like literally thousands of years of time, where food was actually very scarce for humans. In order to eat, you had to hunt something, or you had to forage for plants and mushrooms and stuff like that. Like you had to actually go out and find your food. And you couldn't store things in refrigerators back then. And you couldn't just quickly pop things in the microwave to heat them back up. So our bodies adapted during those times when there was a little bit of a feast and famine. And that's why when people start to gain a little bit of weight, the first place they gain the weight is around this part right here. It's right here in your belly. Because this is where you store extra fat when you're starting to put on weight. And that extra fat is there to feed you when you burn all of the sugar that you have in your body. Like when you burn all the easy energy and you're out of energy, then you start burning that fat. And I think most people are accustomed to never feeling hungry because there's so much food available. Like no matter where you go, there's always food ready, hot and ready, good to go. There's drive-throughs, there's grocery stores. You got your refrigerator at home, you got your microwave, you got your DoorDash, your Uber Eats, whatever you want all the time. And Now, as soon as people get hungry, they want to go eat right away. Dig ditches and lay pipe. Yeah, that's what I do pretty much. That means you're healthy if you don't feel like you're going to starve. Yeah. What's going on in Canada? What's up, Chess? Honestly, something bad happened in Canada today, guys, that really is a real big bummer. I'm not going to talk about it on here right now because it's very dark. It's very sad what happened. And I just heard about it like literally moments ago before I hopped on this live. And I don't want to talk about it because it's a really it's a bummer of a subject. It's a really damp, dark subject. So I'm not going to get into it. Yeah, I think I saw that earlier. Oh, no, it was in a school, the thing that you're talking about. Men will get it done versus the USA. Hell yeah. The one thing about the men's hockey tournament, though, for the Olympics this year, by the way, guys, is Canada is in a group that doesn't contain any real contenders. So in the prelim rounds, I believe they face Czechia, Switzerland, and France, who, bless their hearts, they don't stand a chance. None of those teams stand even the closest, even the fairest of chance of competing with Finland or Sweden, let alone Canada. Maybe Czechia does. Maybe Czechia can put up a little bit of fight, perhaps. But the other two teams are going to get completely dominated. And the one issue with that, guys, is the fact that USA is going to have harder prelims. And that might be a good thing, though, for them. Because they get better tune-ups. Whereas Canada is just going to steamroll everybody and come into cocky. I'm a little bit worried about that. So it's going to be something to watch out for, guys. Sorry, I missed all the comments. I got to go back here. Russians have pet bears. I guess, yeah. What up, Ellie? Wolf, the only species that feeds their elders till they pass. They're not that different. Dagestani, 2 to 3 years, forget. Same old different shifter. Feed them and they'll be loyal. Michael Jackson and Bieber had pet chimps. Oh yeah, I heard about that, yeah. But I mean, I said normal people. Regular Joes, W Pin. You're doing something right. F, bro, I can't do private residential. It has to be HOA or commercial. Oh, well, that's just how it is sometimes, Commercial. I was in Nanaimo today. Oh, nice. So you got some good weather, I'm assuming, because I was out there all day. It's nice. My dad built up the business. Good for him. Our digestive system needs a break. We're designed to regenerate cells with fasted state. After fasting, your cells are more efficient. Hockey needs to be a teacher before Zara, bro. Respect. Nice. Just because your ancestors did something stressful doesn't mean it's healthy. Do you lift or just cardio? I haven't lifted in a while because I've been working and it's hard for me to get in good lifting sessions during the season because it takes a lot of time. Lifting takes time, you got to actually go to the gym and pick up heavy things, put them back down and rest in between. So weightlifting, the time factor is part of it. But on top of that, the physical labor that I'm doing is actually very strenuous anyways. So even though I'm not doing bench pressing and squatting and bicep curls and shoulder presses or anything like that or deadlifts, I do a lot of movements throughout the day in my job that gives me a pretty good full body workout. For example, just yesterday, I had to go down a flight of stairs because there is certain properties here on the island that have uneven yards where the front yard is up and then their backyard is down because there's a lot of slopes here. We live in a very mountainous, rocky area So basically, they just have like a front yard that's much higher than the backyard. The backyard is basically at the level of the basement, and the front yard is at the level of like the top floor. And then there's a huge flight of stairs that goes down the side of their house. In order to get back there with a lawnmower or an aerator or any type of equipment, it's very hard because you got to go down a shaft of stairs, right? It's easy getting down there, but then to get it back up, I'm pulling up this huge, like 300-pound metal piece of machinery upstairs. And trust me, I feel like I was lifting all day from that one. Sheesh. I love fasting. I just get bored with no food. Oh yeah, that's one of the hardest parts about fasting, because I've done it a few times. Like with Zara, because Zara's done it a lot more than I have, but she'll be like, oh, we're gonna do a 48-hour fast or something, like a true fast, like a real like a reset fast, right? And the hardest part about it for me a lot of the times is just not having any enjoyment. You know, like you go to like watch TV or something and you want to have a snack, you know, you just want to eat something, and it's not even really because you're hungry, because you need it. It's more like you just want to do something, you know? So that's a really good point. Bro, the new code, oh sorry, J. Cole album is fire. Listen to that shit right now. I actually do enjoy J. Cole, but I haven't heard of his new album at all though yet. I heard about it. I mean, I haven't heard it. What happened? Can you make it short? Make what short? I'm confused about that. Make what short? We don't care about Canada, bro. L from America. What happened? What happened? L America. I'm America. Damn, that's rough. What are y'all yapping about right now? That's what he was talking about. You think you give Sarah a piggyback ride for $1 million? Oh, Zara. You think you give Zara a piggyback ride for for 1 mile. 1 mile. Yeah, I could do that. What made fighting a thing in hockey? I think it just started off as it was like a way to show the seriousness of the competition, because hockey is a full contact sport. It's not like soccer where you're not allowed to like touch each other or hit each other or whatever. It's a full contact sport. You could smash into each other. You know, if you're physically possessing the puck, somebody can strip the puck away from you using physical force. And so the fighting, I think, just happened whenever people got out of hand and were not, playing gently enough. And then it evolved over time, eventually to the point where it's almost more ceremonial at this point. Like today, in today's day and age, in today's game, fighting in hockey is more ceremonial, if that makes any sense. Like it's almost like paying homage to the past. But there was even a time in the 70s and 80s, so maybe, I guess that's about 50 years ago now, when fighting in hockey became a deterrent, because a hockey team would hire what they call an enforcer, who would be like a huge, strong guy that's actually just really good at fighting. And he would typically play alongside a superstar player that is highly skilled, one of the top, goal scorers and puck passers, and they would play him with an enforcer to protect him, so that if anybody took liberties with the superstar, they would be deterred by that huge enforcer that would come along and fight the battles for the superstar. Hey, do you think McDavid will come to the Leafs? There's a chance, but I don't know, man. It's all gonna depend on what happens over the next couple of years. I think McDavid just signed an extension with Edmonton for 2 years, plus the year that he has. So after that contract winds up, I think he's going to choose where he wants to go when he leaves Edmonton. And it might be Toronto, but he might also choose somewhere else. I don't know. He might choose like Los Angeles or New York or something. How strong are my pecs? My pecs are really strong. I could probably crack an egg on him or something. Mental, I would have worked my way to do water day fast for 4 days. Yeah. J. Cole Firebra. Any other business that you're interested in? There's quite a few. I like creative businesses, you know, like photography, you know, and videography, stuff like that. You know, like storytelling and stuff like that. It's very interesting to me, but it's very hard to get into business like that. But I can't think of anything off the top of my head like that. Longest fast I did was 5-day fast. Damn, that's so long. Believe it or not, my wife did a 21-day fast. Holy frig. She would have to be like trained up for that. Because I don't think I could hit a 21-day. I usually can hit anything I want, like if I just put my mind to it, but don't think I would be able to hit a 21-day fast. At least not right now, not in my current state. I just don't think I would have the physical or mental capability to be able to do that right now. So true, bro. That does make sense. Yeah, what do you think of the Vancouver Canucks? Canucks suck. I know more about the sociology and the science. Yo, support him, guys. Yeah, support me, guys. Give me likes. Did you see the Pistons game last night? Isaiah Stewart, is that enforcer? I guess. I don't know really watch basketball. How many chin-ups can you do? I don't know. It depends. It depends how I'm feeling. Honestly, right now, probably like 2. Because my back is destroyed from lifting that machine up the stairs. But if I was well rested and trained up, I could probably hit like a good set of like 10 in a row. But I'm not even joking, you guys, right now. Like, my back is just destroyed right now. Cool. What stopping you into storytelling biz? There's nothing stopping me. It's just a very tough business to get into because there's not much money in it. So like the business is very, like it's hard to dedicate time to something that you can't really make money off of until you reach a certain level of, fame and notoriety. What's your fave NHL team? My fave NHL team is Calgary Flames. You look like you could become a famous actor. Oh, thanks. I've acted in like, I don't know, a couple films as an extra, like a guy in the background. And I've done some modeling with my wife. You like soccer? I like it. I respect it as a sport. Like, I play it. But I don't really watch soccer, to be honest. But I like it. It's better than a lot of sports. How's the YouTube money, buddy? For me personally, I haven't made any money off of YouTube yet. I'm still waiting to gain enough support and subscribers, and I need to get enough watch hours, but I'm on my way. We can work together to make money in industry. Cool. Are you an entrepreneur? I guess so. I mean, I started my own landscaping business, but I don't know if that makes me an entrepreneur. I feel like I'm just a guy, you know? I'm just being humble about it. I'm not trying to be a dork about it. Storytelling. No, well, to be honest, Imran, what I mean by that is through my YouTube channel. That's what I'm alluding to. Like, I want to be able to do really high quality, long form style videos where I can, it actually tells a story. It's not just like this where I'm just chatting people up, I want to actually make like content of like adventure vlogs of like going out to the wilderness or something like that. Going and traveling around the world, stuff like that. Get into junk removal. I sometimes do dump runs for people. So I have done junk removal, but I don't focus on it because I don't like it. It sucks, in my opinion. No offense if you're a junk remover, but I just don't like it. I think it sucks because it's kind of stinky, smelly, you know, like you got to get a bunch of trash, you know, and throw it in the back of your truck. And I don't know, it's just not something I'm passionate about, junk removal. But I have done it. I'm really good at it too. One thing that is true is I'm very, very, very good at loading the back of a truck. Like if I have a big pile of debris that needs to get taken away, I've gotten like expert level. Like my skill at loading the back of a truck is I've never met anybody close to how good I am at that. Live your dreams, man. Seems like you're already on the right path. Thanks so much, Christopher. To revolutionize the way information is presented. Yes. Nerd versus gym buff versus goofy. Who survives in the AI area? Nerd versus gym buff versus goofy. Who survives this AI era? Well, the nerds are probably going to die first because they will submit to the AI overlords and assimilate to the technology. The gym buff guys, well, they will resist because they have enough testosterone to fight and will not be swayed by the AI. And then the goofy, I think the goofy might actually come out on top here because they could do both. I'm just joking. I have no idea what you're even talking about. The here, Mr. or whatever your name is. USA dragged y'all was kind of embarrassing because I was pushing for you guys. Oh, and the frickin' women's game. Oh my God, guys. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm actually so embarrassed by that. How is this wizard walking in place? You'll never know. And watch as I snap my fingers and I transport myself to another world. Behold, as I am the grand wizard. How do we discuss on the collab? Plugs lawns, good business, but we fall y'all lawn fairies. Oh, call. Are you visiting Walking Pad from Walmart? I have a Woodway. Are they similar? No, I think this Walking Pad, Zara got it. It's from like, she got it from like Amazon or something. Haha, that's funny. Or this guy's funny, thanks. The Israeli woman is speaking, meaning? I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. Said hi, green screen. Said, no, I transported, guys. Watch, I'll do it again, watch. Are you ready? As I snap my fingers, I will be transported to another world. Man, this looks just like that movie, The Guys with the Rings, the group of the guys who want to get rid of the ring. It actually kind of does. Look, that kind of looks like the one area where the big, bad, evil eye was looking around. What was your comment? About the walking pad? I told you. Wow, this guy's Thanos. Oh yeah, well, because I did the finger snap. I'll tell you everything. Okay, tell me everything. But yeah, anyways, guys, I think I'm going to be wrapping things up here in about 8 minutes. N-I-G-G. Oh, I'm not reading that. Hot take. Tim Hortons is overrated. That is a hot take. I will give you that. That is a hot take. Let me think. I will counter that take with the take that Starbucks is the most overrated coffee of all time. And there's nothing more overrated than Starbucks has ever been. Ever tried Dutch Bros? I have, yeah. Actually, I was down in the States a couple years ago. I was down in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I'm pretty sure we went to Dutch Bros a couple times. Hey, what's up? New to the channel. What's up, Dylan? Shatuk. Welcome. David Duke, my friend. What's up, bro? Yeah, Starbucks sucks. Hell yeah, Bryson. Bryson got this, guys. Gas station coffee is fine. He knows what's up. Starbucks is overrated, and I'm in the States. LOL, fight me. Keanu Reeves' brother, you got it, bro. Got to be. Should I sleep? Depends. What time are you at, Sunset Bunny? Me, I'm at 8:53 right now, p.m. That's the current time where I'm at. But, yeah, my favorite coffee place is Tim Hortons, guys. Do I overrate it? For sure. I'll admit that, guys. If you're just going by my rating, then yeah, it's definitely overrated. Because I bet you if you did the poll of public opinion, it definitely wouldn't come in the top 10 or whatever. You know what I mean? But I just like it, guys. I can't explain it. It's probably a weird, I don't know, it's sort of even like a nostalgia slash, even like a neurodivergent type shit or whatever. Like, I can't explain why I love Tim Hortons so much. It's just so good to me. I love the coffee. I love the donuts. I love the hockey stuff that they put around there. I don't know. I can't explain why, guys. I just love it. I can't get away from it. Every time I do, I feel like I'm missing something, you know? Welcome to the channel. If you'll notice, it looks like the movie, The Guys with the Ring, The Two Big Buildings in That One Place, Part 2. Can you give me advice on bullying? Yeah, try to think of things that are really personal that you can use against them if you're trying to be a bully. No, I'm just joking, guys. That was a joke. That was like that one joke about the guy, the old man getting beat up or whatever. Yeah, I've had too much Starbucks and it's old now. That's probably why I'm not impressed. Everyone makes fun of my name. Really? I think it's a great name, Sunset Bunny. Same with Phil McCracken. Love that name. Dylan's Hatak. My name is Nij Keher. It's a beautiful traditional Persian name, but I get bullied on it and everyone calls me racist. I don't know why anybody would call you racist, Nij Keher. You didn't give him advice. You're leaving, and what's left? I don't really know. LMAO, we finally seen hockey's dark side. No, I was joking. Talk about his mom if you want to be a bully. I'm happy almost every night I have no life and enjoy hockey. Aw, thanks. But yeah, what was I talking about before that, guys? Something about, what were we talking about? We got sidetracked. I got to go back and look at the old comments. Get the picture perfect, Dutch Bros. You won't regret it. Oh yeah, the coffee. Yeah, the coffee. Coffee's so good, guys. I love coffee. But I'm not a coffee snob. I will drink gas station coffee from the 7-Eleven. I'll drink coffee that is from like the Petro station, you know what I mean? I will drink whatever, any type of coffee. But I do love Timmy's. I just like to have something that I feel like I can rely upon, like the same, great taste every single time. The same, the same, reliable service or whatever. The food at Tim Hortons isn't great either. Yeah, it's probably pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I just don't know what's better. I don't know what's out there. When I used to live in Calgary, I used to actually go to another gas station. I mean, coffee store quite often. It was called Deville, Deville. That's what it's called, Deville. And it had really nice, fancy coffee there. And we lived real close by to it at one point. And I used to go down there every morning to grab some coffee for me and Zara. And I liked it. It was actually really good. To be honest, I'll be straight up with you guys. I think I just like a lot of routine, and I like having the same thing every day. So I like being able to just go in there and get my coffee, from Tim Hortons. I go to the same one every time. I actually like even walking. I used to walk to the Timmy's every day if it's close, so that I can just like kind of, get my legs moving, get some fresh air. Kind of clears your mind for a bit. Like you can think about it while you're walking there. You're like, fuck, I'm so tired. I can't wait to get there. And then you finally get the coffee and you get all excited, Like it's actually nice, Like I can't explain it, guys. Biggest shock for me was that Canada doesn't have iced tea. They just use Nestea and it's not great. Yeah. I don't really know too much about the US iced tea situation. I'm a Dunkin' man myself. Good for you, Dylan. Dylan Tuck or whatever. Canada screwed hockey. Instant coffee makes me sick to my stomach. I don't know why I still drink it. I like instant coffee when you're camping. When you're out on the road and you're like camping out in the woods. You boil up some water, mix some instant coffee. Tastes great. I don't like to spend time and money on nonsense like coffee every single day. Fair enough. I know for a fact, guys, that it's much cheaper to make your own coffee at home. I know it is. But sometimes, you just accept that things cost money. You know what I mean? Like, am I really... Let's say I spend at least... I probably spend at least $5 to $10 a day on coffee every single day, because that's 2 to 3 coffees. And okay, but that's probably a bad range. It's more like $2 to $6 a day on myself. I'm just counting myself now. The reason I estimated before is because I actually buy coffee for my wife too, but let's just pretend I'm talking about me. I spend $2 to $6 a day on coffee, right? In a month, that's like around 30 days. 6 times 30 would be, that'd be like $90, right? $90, I believe, on coffee. If I drank 3 cups of coffee every single day, which obviously some days I'm going to have more, some days I'll have less. Well, actually, I probably usually never have more than 3 cups. But anyways, let's just say I maxed out a month and had $90 worth of Tim Hortons coffee in a day. I mean, in a month. I probably could have bought one thing of homemade coffee, like a coffee tin thing that just made it at home, and saved like what? $30 maybe? $40? I guess that adds up over a really long period of time, but I feel like the price to pay of $30 to $40 so that I can do this experience that I like to get, like going out to the store to get it, is better. It's more good for me than the convenience of having coffee at your house and the savings. Okay, I'm ending the treadmill for a moment here, guys. And I'm just gonna sit down and chill for 1 second. And I'm going to catch up on all the comments. Tea is better. I guess that's your opinion, Harry Gupta. Greatest Canadian hockey player at that isn't Wayne Gretzky. Go. I mean, I guess Mario Lemieux. You could make the argument, though, for Sidney Crosby nowadays, practically. Who is tougher, West Canada or East Canada? West, for sure. What's up, chat? It's more like $15 a month. It's not that expensive. I haven't been watching live stream because I've been moving to Texas. Damn, going to Texas, eh? What's good, man? Just get cheap instant coffee, my guy. 180, $6. It's like 12 bucks a coffee here. Holy shit. Well, where are you guys getting coffee? See, at least I go to Tim Hortons where the coffee's still $2. I guess it's 2.25 now, you know, with the inflation and the BC tax and all that shit. Do you watch Storage Wars? No, I haven't. I don't really watch that. You can make sorry, I accidentally clicked something. You can make a turkey sandwich at home, but we'll still go to Jimmy John's. Understand, it means I'm with you like a brother. Meaning in Hebrew, you need to secret numbers or chess. I get a huge can of Maxwell House coffee that lasts me for a month for only $12, man. I guess, yeah, then you save a lot of money, right? But I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't care about saving the money. Like you're gonna spend the money anyways. You know what I mean? Like most people are going to spend or they're going to make money and they're going to spend money. What are you really saving that money for? You know what I mean? Are you a woman? Are you a female? Does he look like a female? You need a good shave, bro. Aw. Are you Abram from the $5 bill? No. Do you get donuts at Tim Hortons? Sometimes. They have a deal right now where you get a donut for $1 if you buy a coffee. Are you gay? Crazy how you never get mad, broski. I don't know why would I get mad though? You know what I mean? Like it sounds crazy, but why would I be mad about some guy on the internet that's trying to troll me? Like it doesn't hurt my feelings. It actually doesn't. Is there this is a breath of fresh air. Oh, thanks to anything private. Do you identify as a woman? No. Thanks for asking though, federal and immigration. I really appreciate that. Are you trans? No. Imagine we were playing Guess Who. You know that little game where you like have a bunch of people in front of you and you like flip down their you have to like flick down the ones that you don't that the person isn't or whatever. And federal immigration is playing it with me. Double tap the stream, maybe 30 likes, 30 jumping jacks. Okay guys, let's get it to 30 likes. LOL, yeah. Is your person trans? Click, 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 click. That'd be so funny. How do I go potty? Depends, federal immigration. Are you a man, a woman, or a trans? How do I use the toilet? Again, you're going to have to specify what you are first, and then I could explain. Because there's different procedures depending on which one. Do you pee standing up or sitting down? That one depends on what else I'm doing. If I'm just urinating, then I would stand up. But if I was doing anything else, you know what I mean? I would sit down. Do you know what you mean? The ritual of going out and getting coffee is part of the experience. Oh, I know what you mean. Yes, exactly. You get it, Dylan. It's the ritual. It's not about, oh, I'm saving because I only spent 12 bucks on coffee this month. You know, it's not really about that. I get it. The big thing of Folgers or Nabob or whatever the coffee thing is you get, the big can, and you just make it at home. I get it. It's way cheaper. Brother, they are existing. Yes, it's the experience. Exactly. Jake told me he gay. I don't think he said that. I hope you have a great day and continue spreading positive vibes. Thanks so much, Anything Privates. I really appreciate that. Jake said he's uncircumcised. What is your problem with Jake now? But yeah, what was I saying again, guys? Yeah, about the coffee. It's literally like, yeah, you get that little, especially when I used to walk. I haven't been walking lately because I just I haven't had the time, to be honest, because it does take a lot more time than driving. When I lived closer to the Tim Hortons, it was easier because I could just quickly walk over and walk back. It was only like maybe a 5-10 minute walk. Now I live a little further. It's more like a 15-20 minute walk. You know what I mean? And so if it's 15-20 minutes there and then 20 minutes back, that's almost 40 minutes. It's almost an hour now of that little ritual thing. So anyways, now that I'm at work every day, like I don't really want to waste that much time walking in the morning because I'm more tired from waking up early, and um, I feel like I would rather sleep more and then just drive and grab it on the way. What do we do with the people on Epstein's list? Um, the people on the Epstein list, it depends what they're on the list for, because the thing about the list, like the Epstein's list or whatever, is you can appear on the list without actually having been implicated, because some of the people's names that appear on this list were just mentioned by others. So, for example, somebody might have written an email to or from Jeffrey Epstein that said your name in it, right? So if you search that person's name, their name might appear, but that doesn't implicate them in any crime. So it really depends on what the person's association and um, details was with the list. What do I do for work? I do lawn and garden and landscaping maintenance. I work on people's properties. I do their lawns. I do their grass. Is Jeffrey a good man? I don't think so, guys. I really don't think so. I don't think at all. I think Jeffrey Epstein was a bad person, and I think um, he was pure evil. Is it due to your job that you live separate? What do you mean live separate? Are you a hardworking immigrant? No, I'm not an immigrant at all. I live in the country that I was born in. I've never immigrated. I've moved, not even moved. I've just visited other countries before for pretty long extended periods of time, but I've never immigrated anywhere. Where Zara Kiri lives, we live in the same house, bro. If we ever indicated otherwise, it was because we were joking around. It was sarcasm. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I can't. My wife would kill me if I had a girlfriend. That was a joke, guys. I'm married, so I have a wife. Um, but yeah, what was I talking about again? Jeffrey Epstein or whatever. Yeah, I think he was a bad person. I think he was positively evil. No big booty Latina. That was actually, you know what, that guy at Big Booty Latina was, who was it again? I forget it. He hasn't been on live in a long time. Who the hell was it again, Summer Page? I forget who it was. I remember he said, "Oh, I just changed my name to that for uh, for a joke or whatever." Can you speak on that incident that happened in Canada now? Okay, fine. Just because I'm about to end the live, like I said, I just heard about it moments before I started the live, and I just didn't want to talk about it because it's actually a huge bummer. But I believe it had to do with a school. Um, uh, oh, but she told you to move to Calgary? Oh yeah, I didn't actually move to Calgary. I was just visiting Calgary. I had some business in the city, and I was back there like a week or so ago. Zara always joked about it after your massage, I think. What about Canada? Oh, the incident that happened, it was in northern BC, and it happened at a school. And I'm not going to say what happened, but I'm just going to say the words that rhyme with it, and hopefully you guys can figure it out. But I think there was something that rhymes with cool scooting, and 10 people were um short. Yeah, 10 people got you know, popped by a excluder. Before YouTube, what Zara used to do. Um I forget. What did she do? I can't remember what she used to do. She used to do all kinds of stuff. She was a model, she was let me think. What did she do? She's been on YouTube for so long. I actually can't remember. Um Oh yeah, she's done door-to-door sales. She worked with me at the same company that we used to work at. She was an administrator at that company, doing phone and computer work and stuff like that. Um, Let me think, what else? She was a student. She went to school. All kinds of different stuff. Hockey, what's up? Yeah, you're joining a little late here, corn dogs, because I'm about to end the live actually. She told you didn't pay her tuition fees for ECE. Is that true? Well, it's not true because no, sorry, it's true because the grant she gets a grant program. She gets a grant from the government of BC. And they actually, it's really cool. If you're going to join the ECE program, you can get a grant that basically pays for your own um, education. What's your opinion on USA shootings that are fabricated to get us not to have guns? I don't really know about that. I mean, that seems really far fetched. Like you're talking about, there was a thing where Alex Jones got sued, I think, because he made a claim that was later proven false. That he basically stated that there was an incident that occurred at a school that was just basically like a Hollywood fabrication. It wasn't real. It was all fake news. It was all just actors and you know conspiracy to portray like a narrative that didn't actually happen, and it was all a huge cover up to kind of get people to surrender their guns or be against the Second Amendment or whatever. But then I think he got sued by the parents of the victims, um, because I guess they felt like they were emotionally damaged by him saying that. I guess this guy Alex Jones. I don't know if anybody's heard of him, but he's like a podcaster or a radio host or whatever. And I don't know about it, man. I really don't know. My gut instinct says that yeah, he was wrong on that one. But with Alex Jones, he says so much crazy shit, guys, that always ends up turning out to be true. You know what I mean? He's always like 10 years ahead of everybody on the news. He's always like 10, 15 years ahead of everyone on the cover-ups and the conspiracies and the bullshit. Somehow he always knows. And with that thing, the whole it was all fake, false, fabricated. That one I kind of am like, no, like what? No, why would they do that? That's crazy. That's so insane to think. But it's like, what do you believe nowadays? You can't believe half of the things that you see anymore because of the AI is so good at making false videos. The visual effects are so good. There's so much money, there's so much corruption. There's been proven time and time again that the government has been involved in covering up things. So I don't know, man. It's really hard to say. This is YouTube. My dogs are outside, dangerous, and won't leave my side until they die. Nice. Good for you, Adam. Zara is a people person, bro. Well spoken and holds her own. Her and Gigi remind me of my cousins that are twins. I think they're not, but same vibe. Yeah, they're not twins, but they're very close in age. You play hockey? Yeah, I do. Because he was at the party, LOL, joking again. There used to be in the 70s a lady that had an affair with a dolphin. Yeah, I heard about that one. They even made a movie about her. But anyways, guys, yeah, I'm actually going to end the live. I was going to end it 16 minutes ago, but people just keep sending me in more questions and concerns, and I just keep getting on these long tangents about them. The sun is setting as hockey is watching the sunset. Yeah, exactly. But truly, guys, I literally am about to. My battery's about to die. It's got 5% left, so even if I wanted to stay on live, it's going to die in 5%. And like I said before, I was going to end it at the 60-minute mark, which was 16 minutes ago now. Um, but yeah, I think that's going to be all for me. I know we were trying to get it up to 30 likes. If anybody wants to throw in like a last couple likes right now, you have, we'll give them one more minute. We're at 27. If we can get 3 more. Good night, brother. Take care. Thank you, Harry Berries. I love your name, by the way. Good afternoon, Wednesday at midnight 17. This is the guy from Indonesia, I believe. Oh, nice. We're up to 28. If we can get 2 more in the next 40 seconds. Oh, we did it. Okay. To end the live, guys, I'm going to do 30 jumping jacks. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's right, guys. Thanks for the likes. And I'll see you guys next time. 30 for 30. Let's go.